So good morning on this dark grey morning. It is what it is. Yesterday we had great weather, really. It's about 20 degrees up here in the mountain, and but last night it's rained and we've got all stuff outside, so it's going to be a miserable morning to pack up in, but there you go, can't win them all. So I don't know what we're going to do today. And so because it's meant to be a bit miserable today, the weather wise, and we're up in the Pyrenees, we're not going to get the views or anything. We're actually in the clouds now, so I don't know, we'll see. Don't know if Ian needs to do another food shop. We'll see. If so, we'll pop back down the road to the Intermarché here and get some grub. Let's see how the day goes. Yuck.
It's not t-shirt weather this morning.
Indeed it's not. We're in the clouds.
Morning!
Morning.
Morning, morning!
So time to get off the ramps, which is and make a runner to the hard standing, and then we'll attach the ramps to the back of the motor and we'll go down to the shops or wherever. Yes, I don't think it's going to be worth going right up into mountains. Yeah, we'll probably go down to the shops and go and find another park up and just settle down for the day, and then hopefully the weather will change by tomorrow and we'll be in a lovely prime position. We'll see. There you go, win some, lose some, time to move on.
Take me away from home, away from setting off, time to go, engines running, we're on our own, running on an endless road, reaching for something we used to know. If I had another chance, I'd make things right. I see the light behind your eyes is fading now. Can't take it back, everything you've done. You know youth is wasted on the young. We still don't know where we belong. Time will tell us where we went wrong. You know youth is wasted on the young.
So, due to the weather and not wanting to miss the views, we've decided to stay on this Aire for the night. We'll show you where it is on the map now, but it seems quiet enough, nice enough. There's a small town within walking distance, and it's got toilet facilities and everything here as well.
So once again, in France, these are all over the place, and this one's free. It's got electric, water, so we can fill up with water before going into the wild. But like Claire says, don't really want to come here and miss all these views. They're spectacular. We can see in front of us that they'll be spectacular, so we don't really want to go up the mountains and miss them all. There's a couple of the routes are closed at the moment due to bad weather, but yeah, we'll see how far we can get in a bit. Yeah, great little Aire.
Oh, they've got water here.
Yep, So we've just found out this particular Air isn't free. You have to pay, but it's €7 for 24 hours.
24 hours.
And then goes up in increments of €7, and you can have a maximum stay of 72.
By 24 hours.
But the village looks really nice. It reminds me of like Ambleside or something like that in the Lake District. So this looks like a great place. We're just going to pop into the Office to Tourism and see if they've got a map for the local area and see what passes are open, if any. Espagne. Andorra. So Laurens is a great place to stop. It's got everything here: garage, restaurants, shops, souvenir shops, cafes, restaurants. Again, because there's loads of restaurants. Quite a holiday feel to it. So if you're coming up this way, or you want to come up this way into the Pyrenees, then this is an ideal stop-off place. The Aire that we're staying in is free at the moment because we're out of season. There's no price to pay for that, and here are the 3 words. What are you preparing for there then?
Lunch.
What's lunch going to consist of?
Well, cheese, bread and ham, but cooked up nicely in the Ridge Monkey to make a toasty. And if you're really lucky, you can have some onion stuff with it, chutney.
Thank you.
You're welcome, but only if you're good.
Here we are at this Aire, and you could say, with Ian's parked up behind, that Freddie looks relatively big. That is, until you see what's parked in front of Freddie. Now, if you're going to do van life, what do you think of that then? That's a bit of a beast. It certainly isn't going to be able to go where we go, and it certainly wouldn't have got to the parking spot that we did yesterday, but I'm sure there's a bit of luxury inside there, and they're probably not eating cheese and ham toasties. Yeah. So the view over the valley from this side, you're looking over a bit of a housing estate, but it's still pretty damn special, that's for sure. And you can't see for the mist and the low cloud, but we're absolutely surrounded with some monster mountains here, and the dark inside this cloud here is a mountain. I suppose one of the reasons we like the wild camping in the wilderness and the off-grid side, I think inspirationally it didn't come from YouTube, us watching YouTube, and it certainly didn't come from other people's experiences, other than one of the big inspirational things why we like that off-grid type of park ups is through watching Long Way Down and A Long Way Round. Yeah, Ewan McGregor and Charlie Borman set off on motorbikes around the world basically. The Long Way Round is absolutely spectacular, so if you've never seen that, I highly recommend that you do. If you like our adventures, you go and watch there too. The preparation they have to make before travelling, and then their journey as soon as they get around Europe is absolutely phenomenal, and probably one of our biggest inspirations. Before we got the van, we were talking about getting a 4x4, maybe a Nissan Pathfinder or a Patrol, something like that, and trying to do something very similar. We were both working at the time, so it was going to be extremely difficult to get the time off that we needed. But yeah, there's people out there that want to climb Mount Everest or go diving in the deepest oceans. For me, and Claire, I think it's getting a 4x4 or something, absolutely circumnavigating the world. We'd love to do something like that. But yeah, you need a lot of resource to be able to do something as extreme as that. But there you go. Yeah, very true, Ian. What Ian's just said there is you need a capable vehicle. So Delica is one of those type vehicles that you could circumnavigate the world in, couldn't you?
Definitely go anywhere with this one.
Yeah. The Delica, which I'm a little bit jealous of, to be fair. And if I was a single man,
You made it.
yeah, if I was a single man, I'd definitely go for something like this, that's for sure. There you go. So Ian's also preparing food. What have you got then?
I'm going to have some hot dogs for lunch with a French stick
Ah,
and a cup of tea.
there you go. What we carry on the back of Freddy, I don't know if you've seen this, you might have seen it in the past. What we got on the back of Freddy here is our spare all-terrain tyre, just in case we have a blowout. We still have the one underneath for extreme emergency, which we wouldn't really want to look at putting on unless we were in that dire, especially on the front. We'd have to swap one of the backs for the front to keep the, because front wheel drive obviously, keep both the same profile at the front. But if we really needed to, we'd drop the one off the back, put on the rear. But we've also got a spare tyre because they're quite hard to get hold of when you're in Europe, just in case. And then we have the ramps and the firewood in the ammo box there with the shovel on the back. And we can still utilise the steps because I've made 2 little steps there at the back. So 2 steps at the back. I can jump up onto the platform and then get up onto the roof if needed. And we still carry the extra water up there for the shower if we want to. And then all we've done here is I've got a roof bar with a hook on it attached to this, just to hold this whole thing up in the air so it's not all on the door when we climb up and down the steps. So there you go, the rear setup. Those mud ramps, very small, only just enough to get your wheel on, plus 6 inches either side sort of thing. But this morning we started wheel spinning the moment we come off them ramps, so they were absolutely perfect. We had enough momentum to just get us to the hard standing after being parked up on that grass. That's what we use them, that's why we carry them. Let's see how this toast is getting on. Oh yeah! Perfect timing, just how I like it.
Sorry, it's not French mustard. I do draw a line at some things.
Some smiling there. And there's some laughter there. And disappointment here. And let me tell you why. So, I failed to pick up all my walking equipment and my trainers when I came here on this adventure. I only bought a couple of pairs with me, and one of the pairs of trainers that I was wearing, I noticed that the front was falling off of them. So luckily for me, my father-in-law had some Gorilla Glue.
If we'd be nice and clean, he'd be able to wipe his feet whenever he goes in anywhere.
So what I've done is I've glued the front of my trainers back together to get me through this adventure. However, I've left them on the floor.
Oh, you'll be a lovely ballerina on your points.
So they're glued. I can't wear them, but they're glued. The glue must have run out and joined onto the carpet there. And the worst thing about it is if I do get them off, I'm going to have furry toes. Not very clever.
Oh, that one's come free.
Oh, that's good.
And it's glued there.
Hey. Oh, look at
yeah,
that.
look at that for a job.
Hairy toes.
Hairy toes. Good morning from Laurence. Great air. Not much really to report really. The town was very quiet. There's only one bar open this time of year. But we did take advantage of that last night, of which you wouldn't have seen. So yeah, it's nice. Just had a meal and a few drinks, and obviously it's just a stone's throw away back here to the van. So that was really cool. And now we don't really know what to do, because we'd love to see the Pyrenees. We'd love to photograph some of the Pyrenees, but the cloud level is really low, and we've got to go higher. I think we'll go for a drive anyway. And if we go into Spain today, we go into Spain today. We don't really know, but I can imagine this is I should imagine this is an absolutely stunning area. That cloud lifted just a little bit, and then and it's really cool because the cloud is now starting to break, which means we're getting glimpses of blue sky. Claire's been well trained.
Not even my cup. There we go, Dad.
Thank you.
So we're making use of the water here and the electricity. We're recharging the EcoFlow, and obviously that's getting fed up with this, aren't you? I know, but that's the advantage. It's taking half an hour to top that back up from 75% to 100%. So I've done the water whilst we're doing a bit of photography here at this location. I'm getting myself recharged fully. So glad that we stayed here though. I woke up this morning and it was all overcast and low, and now the sun is absolutely trying to pierce through these clouds. You can see just how magnificent the Pyrenees are, and the plateau we're on, although we're really elevated. We didn't get a sense of that yesterday, but now we certainly do. That's for sure. Claire has just popped into town to do a bit of street photography before we hit the road up that valley somewhere to a wild campsite. Speak of the devil and she shall return. Get anything?
Yeah.
Brilliant.
Got a couple.
Good.
One of the church that I wanted from yesterday.
Lovely.
Yeah.
There you go. So 98% on there already, look.
Oh.
Get in. And then we'll get going, shall we?
Yeah. Go find some more views.
Everything you've done, you know, youth is wasted on the young. Still don't know where we belong. Time will tell us where we went wrong. You know, youth is wasted on the young. On the young.
Wow, way!
Wow. Oh, me and you are coming back.
Call it off, let it go, all for nothing. I should have known. I've made mistakes, crashed and burned so many time to learn. I need to find another way to make things right. I won't be coming back again a second time. Can't take it back, everything you've done. You know youth is wasted on the young. We still don't know where we belong. Time will tell us where we went wrong. You know youth is wasted on the young. On the young.
We're just going to stop off here for a little bit of lunch in this absolutely stunning location. And all along this road, guys, there's purpose-built park-ups all the way along it. Too many to list, and well worth a detour, even if you're, you know, heading straight over for Spain. God, why would you want to miss this out? Can't believe how beautiful this is. So we're going to stop here for lunch. We'll make a decision whether we're going to stay here overnight, but we're in no rush, which is a perfect way to travel. We're trying to say what this reminds us of, you know, down in the bottom of the valley it was a little bit Scotland, the Lake Districts, and as we've come up here we're going, oh, it's a bit like Norway and Sweden. But to tell you the truth, it's just its own being. It is the Pyrenees, and they are absolutely gorgeous.
You know what they say, folks? It's stunning.
So it certainly hasn't taken long for Claire to get a camera out. I had mine out this morning, took a couple of shots of the mountains near the park up. But this water is such a chalky blue. It's incredible. And if it wasn't -4, I'd be having a bath. So that's -4, it's -4 in the shade, but when that sun comes out it completely changes, obviously. It's a lot warmer. But what a great spot for a picnic or park up this is. Park up all the way along here. There's no barriers, no signs. And like I say, the road from Lorans into Spain, park ups everywhere, guys. Absolutely everywhere. And there's motorhomes coming up here, and you know, big motorhomes and that, so you'll make it with anything up here. And what a gorgeous scenic road it is as well. Incredible. So glad we come this way and didn't go through one of the major routes just to get into Spain, otherwise we'd have missed all of this, and that's not what we're about. So yeah, any of you guys been this way? And you'll I'm sure you're all sitting there nodding now, agreeing. Don't go on the easy roads travelled, go on those ones lesser travelled.
I got all the signs, but I couldn't run then. I don't blame myself, couldn't see it coming. I know now, that's how they do it. They drag you in, just to leave you feeling stupid. Hey, don't call me up, I know you know what you did, so I'm turning the radio up. Don't wanna hear it's too late for apologize. Lately I've realized that what goes around comes back around. What goes around comes back around. You should never have to make excuses for his behavior towards you, the one he loses. it's so. I'm turning the radio up. Don't wanna hear it's too late for apologize. Lately I've realized that what goes around comes back around. Ay, ay. What goes around comes back around. Ay, ay. Look so
Don't quite understand what's going on here, guys. Claire gets to go and take pictures, and I'm making the cup of tea. Do you want a slow-mo how to make a cup of tea video? Or have we done one of them already? Yeah, probably have. So let's not bother with how to make a cup of tea inspirational footage, and let's just make a cup of tea. The locks everywhere in here to stop things sliding out. Oop, no milk, plenty of provisions, and we always make sure that we lock back up as we go. Do you like that?
Yeah.
What do you think of this spot?
It's gorgeous. It's actually quite difficult. I'm blinded.
Mm.
Quite difficult to get a composition.
Yeah, there's no, actually it's not, it's pretty, but there's no photography really, is there?
No, but it's
Yeah,
beautiful.
but
I
it's
like it.
beautiful. So a little bit of a change of plan. We was going to spend quite a few days up here in the Pyrenees with Ian, but myself and Claire being photographers and Ian not being a photographer, it won't be so much fun for Ian. So what we've decided to do is we're going to carry on along this road, go into Spain, follow the foothills of Spain, and then hopefully make our way toward Andorra.
Yeah. Somewhere my dad wants to go, and he said he'd love to see Andorra, just to say he's been. It's another country we haven't been, have we?
Nope,
So that's the plan.
that is the plan.
Head to Andorra.
Never save the lessons for you.